Staying with the theme of sustainability and the environment, a BBC team will today arrive in Paris, having covered more than 500 miles in 8 days to reach the French capital. Reporter Sarah Dawkins and former Olympic champion Chris Boardman have been joined by guests including former gold medal-winning Olympic rower Dame Catherine Granger and Britain's most successful Paralympian Dame Sarah Storey.
Pedal to Paris starts today at the home of British cycling. 8 days, 550 miles all the way to Paris for the start of the Olympic Games.
Don't try and get there as fast as you can, try and get there as comfortably as you can.
We're a few miles in now, Chris. How are you feeling?
6.
6 miles.
6 miles. It's quite a relief to get us going, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Going up the first big hill of the day. We're in the heart of the Peak District now. And the rain is really coming down.
We're stuck in a traffic jam. We'll have no problem making the 6 o'clock time limit.
Lots of excitement here at Loughborough University ahead of these games. Tomorrow we're off to Milton Keynes.
Oh, yeah. That is quite firm there. Are we insured for this?
The training has been extensive. They've done a good 50 metres together, I think, so they're totally prepared for this journey.
I've always wanted to go on a tandem with Mike. You know, it was on my to-do list.
It was on mine.
It was.
Stare at your butt
for,
for 30 kilometres.
Some people pay a lot of money to do that.
Oh, hello. We're nearly halfway through this cycle to Paris, and today is an absolute scorcher.
We know that when we get to Paris, it's likely that the Olympic athletes are going to face even higher temperatures than we've experienced. And we're just breaking records to the point that breaking records is stopping becoming news.
We look at things like the water quality. That's obviously a big one for us as rowers. We can change, we can make a difference, but the action has to be now.
You're just coming for the glory, really, aren't you? That's it, just diving in there for the last bit.
I'm coming because you made me. You
made
me. How often do you get to cycle to an Olympic Games? So it's an amazing way to arrive in Paris anyway. And we're spending some time with incredible people who are really passionate about issues that are so important to the planet we live on, the country we live in.
It's nice to do a ride like this in a group. Obviously we started out in central London and utilised all the infrastructure that's been built over the last 10 to 15 years. Cycling can be for everybody. We know that if people are fitter and healthier, then there'll be more productive people and happier lives.
New Haven ferry port. We'll be boarding the ferry and finally France beckons.
We have made it to France. It's hard to believe, isn't it? And we can almost see the Eiffel Tower now.
It's a long ride, it's a lot of mileage in the legs. It's hard riding, but you know what, it's genuinely been enjoyable.
The Premier League and the Professional Footballers Association, alongside other European domestic leagues and unions, have launched legal action against FIFA over what they allege is an abuse of a dominant position. They've accused football's world governing body of taking unilateral decisions on the international match calendar, which they believe is beyond